Welcome to CX Today. My name's David Dungay. We are here reporting live from GITEX 2022. I have with me Ahmed from Avaya and Waqas from Avanza. How are you both doing? You good?
Great.
Very good, loving it.
Fantastic. So we've got something incredibly exciting here on the Avaya stand. This blossoming relationship between your two companies. Ahmed, should we start with you? Can you take us through this Metaverse solution and Avaya's role within that?
Absolutely, that's great. And first of all, I would like to welcome everyone here from GITEX at Avaya stand. As part of one of the special journey we are showing this year, it's the integration of the Metaverse immersive experience within the Avaya customer experience platform. There is no doubt that Metaverse is one of the hottest trending technology nowadays, and we are seeing it rapidly evolving, especially in Dubai. And that's why we immediately start shaking hands with our partner Avanza in order to see what we can show and how we can help the organizations in Dubai to take it to the next level. So, as we are seeing, Metaverse, you can consider it as a new touch point for the customers to start interacting, transacting with the organization. And a role, what we are playing it here today, it's how we can integrate this Metaverse with the customer experience or the contact center. So whenever a customer jump into the Metaverse and he needs some support, then immediately we can trigger the best available agents to come into the Metaverse and start helping the customer, being by transacting, talking, collaborating, sharing documentation, and much, much more, allowing the customers to really complete the full transaction on the Metaverse. And what we need to focus about it, this is what we call it as, we can allow the organization to innovate without disrupting what they have. This is kind of how Avaya is bringing the current with the future. So this is exactly what the Avaya role.
Okay, well, I want to come to Avanza now. Waqas, tell me about your position in this combined solution. What is Avanza bringing to the table? Tell us about that.
So Avanza is typically a blockchain company. We've been doing a lot of enterprise blockchain during the past 3-4 years. And for the past few months, we've stepped into the Web 3.0 space. And when Avaya came to us and said, let's build something together for this GITEX, we ideated it jointly with Avaya. And we were very clear, us and Avaya, we share this common DNA that we're not going to create something just at the surface level. We're not going to create something superficial. We're going to really think deeply about what Metaverse is and what it's going to be like. So what we've created here is a complete invest in Dubai concept or a business setup concept, where it's a UI UX experience, great, it's an immersive experience on Decentraland, but there's so much utility behind it. And that's where we really dig deep into what we want Metaverse to achieve. So what you see over here is a complete business setup, trade license process, a digital twin of an office space, a tenancy contract process, visa issuance process, and then a bank account opening process. Now, these experiences, for them all to collaborate and come together under one roof in a Metaverse, requires a lot of plumbing. It's a very good UI UX play, but imagine the kind of plumbing that we'd have to do in terms of a document storage, in terms of integrations, in terms of bringing all these entities together. And this is where we really shine, Avaya and Avanza. UI UX anybody can build, and whatever we've built together, I'm sure there are better designers who will do it, much better than us. But what we've done is we've brought the whole utility of the Metaverse, and I think this is our distinction. We see the Metaverse actually delivering a service to a community of investors who want to set up a business end-to-end without actually coming to that jurisdiction. So anybody can set up a business from anywhere in the world and do the whole 9 yards.
Well, it's quite refreshing to see people developing things in the Metaverse that aren't just surface level anymore. So 5 years from now, right, the Metaverse is being developed at a rate of knots. Dubai is a bit of a hub for this technology as well. From both of you, what are your predictions for the next 5 years? Where's this going to be then?
I would see the Metaverse, it's gonna simplify the journey of the customers or the citizen, let's say. Being a government entity that I need to interact with them, it's great to have them all in one place where I can jump and do all the services, as well as from the other industry. There will be no limit for that. And as I mentioned, We are bridging the current with the future. I believe it's gonna be the future touch point for the new generation who today they are interacting using these gaming tools such as Roblox and all of that. This is how they are doing it today. This is how they are meeting their friends and going together to the shop in order to do all of that. This is where I'm seeing the metaverse. Again, it's gonna be a new touch point for this generation where if they want to transact or interact with the organization, this is the way that they are going to think.
It's very exciting. So Waqas, what's your prediction for the next 5 years and the metaverse?
This is a tough one because I see Metaverse as the next evolution of social media. But think of social media 15 years from now, time of Orkut and MySpace. This is exactly where we are in Web 3.0. What's going to happen, how this Web 3.0 is going to shape businesses and individuals' life, nobody can predict. It's going to take its own shape and form. But there are certain indicators that we can see. I think it's completely going to revolutionize e-commerce. The way e-commerce is built today, it's going to be completely different. And then companies like ours will always be focusing more on the utility of this platform, on how we engage communities to provide them a service. You know, that's going to be our position in this. But I think just like today, like no business can afford not to have a Facebook page or a Twitter presence. This is what Web 3.0 is going to do and Metaverse is going to do. No business will be able to not have presence here. So everybody's going to be here, but use cases will come about as we go. Yeah.
Well, it's a very exciting time. I think we can all agree upon that. Waqas, Ahmed, thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of GITEX.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for watching. You'll be watching me, David Dungay, on CX Today.